this on the show last night. I didn't talk a lot about it, but I really believe, and people are going to go, speed dating circles? Oh, come on. I really believe in speed dating circles. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Most people are used to these circles where the wrong kind of people show up.
Yeah.
70s and 80s, and overweight, and wrinkly, and all this, and that does happen.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going about this as a business.
Okay.
I'm going to have speed dating circles. As a matter of fact, I want you to help me with them.
I would love to.
Because with you doing it with me, we're going to get the right people.
Maybe I'll find the one.
Well, here's why speed dating works, and then we'll talk about other aspects of it. When you do speed dating, now the first time I got introduced to this concept, it was speed networking
Okay.
at a bank.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so 40 people got together in a circle, and inside were the women, and they got a chair out, and outside were the men with a chair facing in. And
Wow, okay.
every 2 or 3 minutes.
That reminds me of, I forget what it's called.
Hitch? The movie Hitch? No, okay.
Musical chairs.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly that. Every 2 or 3 minutes, we get to speak to a new person.
Okay.
It's safe.
Yeah.
You don't want to give me your card, or if I ask you for your card and you don't want to give it to me, you don't.
And in like a few minutes, this person's going to be gone anyway.
They're going to be gone. You get to meet 20 people, 20 men. And I'm almost going to guarantee that meeting that 20 men, one is going to spark your interest. And that's all it takes. But you're meeting in a safe environment. You're looking good. You're wearing nice clothes. They're being told, if you're going to come to the Luvcoach speed dating event, look nice, be nice, and be prepared to meet interesting people. So that's what I'm doing. My first event is in a week or so from now.
Okay.
At a restaurant we're going to go to, actually, right after this. So speed dating, you can meet in a controlled, safe environment.
Okay.
10 or 20 people in an evening, and you'll probably go out with someone.
And it does sound safe too.
It is safe.
I think that's a great solution, because if you're a spiritual person, you don't really want to go to a bar. You already know, like, even if you're extrasensory, you can sense that those darker entities flock to those areas.
All the alcohol around, and when you go to bars, it's not just alcohol. It's always a mixture of all this other stuff. So
aside from that, just the internet thing and the apps.
The energy of going to a bar. It's not in your best interest. But speed dating circles, Luvcoach speed. You know what I do? And you can't just come to my circle. You have to send in a picture of yourself, and you have to tell me a little story about yourself.
Okay.
And that's how I can sort of control the people that come.
Okay.
Now, these speed dating circles are for anyone 35 to 65 and up, but not in the same circle.
Okay.
The 35 to 50s will be in one circle.
Okay.
And the 50s and up will be in another circle.
But I'm only 30.
But you're looking for a guy 35.
Okay.
Or more.
True.
I know that about you. You're not looking for a 25-year-old.
I mean, I'm open to whatever works.
Okay.
Of course, me having 2 kids, a 25-year-old probably isn't mature enough for me unless he has.
Yeah, exactly. Let's be realistic. Let's start.
Trying to be a little realistic.
I think you should be one of the ladies that comes to the speed dating circle.
Okay.
And here's the thing right now. I've got plenty of ladies. And they have to send me a picture and a short bio about themselves.
You need men now.
I need men now. So let me just put this out there. If you're in South Florida and you want to go to a speed dating circle, email me or contact me here, or Luvcoach, this is your Facebook. Contact me at Luvcoach, Luvcoach1 @gmail.com, and tell me you want to go to a speed dating circle. And then I'll ask you, please send the love. Look at all the love we're getting. Wow.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to leave all the information in the comments after the video is over as well.
Good. Because I want men. You know, there's plenty of single men out there. Plenty.
Oh, trust me, I know.
But they're just like...
But they're like cherry picking out there. And they're using... And it's like, God,
let's get back to our hearts a little bit and meet people person to person, face to face. These are going to be wonderful, wonderful events, I promise you. Now, it's not going to stop there. and I didn't tell you about this.
Okay.
Okay. My goal for doing these speed dating events is not just to have people meet for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It goes much deeper than that.
I'm sure it does, knowing you.
What I want to do eventually is, all right, let me tell you another theory of mine.
Okay.
You won't be able to relate to this at all. I'll tell you why in a second.
Okay.
If I got stuck in an elevator in the 70s or the 80s, there was no cell phones.
Okay.
It was just an alarm. You might have been stuck in that elevator for an hour or two.
Okay.
If you were in that elevator with someone or two people, what did you have to do? Talk to them.
Yeah.
Might even get to know them.
Yeah.
Out of boredom, you might have said, where do you live? Where'd you go to school? You had to have a conversation with them. Where'd you go to college? What did you study? All of a sudden, I know more about you than I know about half the people I've spoken to in the last month. You keep going. And I'm not saying that you're going to marry them or date them.
But it's more personal.
But you might become a friend of theirs.
Yeah.
When people live through a catastrophe, they become friends forever. It just brings them together. So part A is that. Part B is by someone getting to know you, they're saying, what a nice person. I have a great guy for you. I know a really great guy.
Yeah.
You have agents out there. So this happened because you got stuck in an elevator. Okay? We don't get that anymore. As soon as that elevator gets stuck, we get on a cell phone and go into a panic state and yell and scream. And we don't get to know anybody in that elevator. So
help, I'm stuck with a real person. Get me away from them.
What do I do now? I have to talk to them. Right? So my goal is to create the perfect, ideal stuck in the elevator theory system. What I want to do? I want to have 2 and 3 day weekends.
Okay.
Where people come together at a resort.
That sounds really nice.
There's no trips anywhere. They don't go here, they don't go there. We spend 2 or 3 days together, nonstop. And I'll have with me experts that will help people, put them through different classes, opening their hearts, meditating, doing yoga, eating the right foods, putting people through group work, where I'm sitting across from you.
Yeah.
And you know what's great about this? At a bar, if you meet someone, what do you have to do to possibly get to know them? You got to say some stupid, idiotic something to get their attention.
You know what? I have to just say one thing that I really hate if I'm sitting in a bar. When a man comes up and says, you should smile.
Ooh.
Like, I don't even know you and you're telling me what to do.
It's all insensitive. They have to say something to you to get your attention.
Don't do that. I don't owe you a smile. Just don't.
So what happens is that you want to be in a situation where you don't have to say those insensitive, stupid things.
And you're drunk too, so you're not really...
None of it is good.
Yeah.
But if you would come together at a Luvcoach executive 3 day weekend, which I call for the man or woman who has everything but love.
Yeah.
They have everything. They're doing great. We come together for 3 days, Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. We spend all day together. And if you're in a group with 8 or 10 or 20 people and you notice someone and there's eye contact and you notice someone, your heart is opening up a little bit, you notice someone, you're talking to someone, you're talking to them again, all of a sudden you're relating on a personal level. And if you know you're going to be there for 3 days, they're not going anywhere, you're not going anywhere, I guarantee the end result from a weekend like that is going to be some love affairs.
Oh, yeah. That sounds really nice.
So that's my ultimate goal
of
having these people come to the speed dating circles so that they learn about these other things that we can do where they have to invest in themselves. They have, of course.
I love that you incorporate, having healthy food to eat, because I'm all about making decisions based on how you feel And there is nothing worse for connecting with your emotions than a poor diet.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Like I quit eating meat. I detoxed from meat. I incorporated a little bit back again
Mm-hmm.
for some other experimental health reasons. But I noticed that I feel energy and my own emotions so much more
Look at all
when I
love.
have a more plant-based diet. I drink more water. I drink less coffee. I don't really do alcohol anymore. God, it's so important because you can't really connect with somebody else's emotions unless you really know where you're at.
They love you.
I could talk about this all day.
Because what you're talking about is what it takes to be in a good relationship. Body, mind, and spirit.
Yes.
It's not just one. It's body, mind, and spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking about everything that it takes to be in love.